Could be. Wait, let me take a quick check. You hear the sound of kind of metal clinking, going like tick, tick, tick. Kind of like the sound of a ship's spyglass opening. And hmm. Hmm. I mean, looks clear. Well, ah, those were not there before.
What would those be? At the moment, I kind of cannot see.
Oh, right. Well, it. Question: is it still odd if skeletons are walking around?
I am no expert on these things, but I believe that yes, it is very odd if these skeletons are walking around.
Ah,
Who
good.
is this god?
Right?
The Joker of the group.
Apparently.
Well then, it appears that I have a bit of an infestation problem then. Infestations if there's more than just a dozen, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
what would you consider about over 100?
A problem.
Yes.
Just you, skeleton away!
Yeah. Can I? It's just don't mean to be rude or anything, but how did 100 skeletons surround your temple without you noticing?
Well, I've been kind of on the hunt lately. I was getting a little bit, stir crazy, so I decided to go for a celestial beast hunt. Some of the celestial beasts up here are give you quite a fight.
Of course, as a celestial beast would.
Oh,
I
Also had to wash your underwear and do chores, you know. Wash the
Even
dishes!
to give you an update, I've called the god directly via personal hotline, and he just told me so. Apparently there's about 100 skeletons around my temple. So,
Who is this god?
I don't assume you can do anything about the skeletons.
well, I mean, I could, but they look so weak and scrawny. It wouldn't be much of a thrilling fight or a fair hunt.
Fireball.
But like, hear me out on this. We still, if you do it, we can get to your trial faster, and then everyone in the party can admire your temple and everything faster, and your work. Also, at one of your followers, he was. Hold on, I met one of your followers. He seemed very very nice.
Well, that's good. I hope people that believe and follow my path and teachings of life are good. I mean, it would really be terrible if they were, bad people.
So just to cover the main essentials, your temple's right now surrounded by roughly 100 skeletons.
At least, yeah.
And Garth, where's his temple located again?
Eastern continent.
South,
North of Daizo's. Here, I'll just kind of ping it for you.
Wait a minute.
Boing.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
you wouldn't happen to have anything you could magically give me so I can teleport to your temple, would you?
You have Wendy.
Well, aren't you kind of holding something I made right now?
I'm not well endorsed in religion, just because the spell needs something from the location. I didn't know if you made the the axe anywhere else or there.
I see. Well, I didn't. Let's see. You kind of like you've been kind of your mind has been kind of in this black space for a bit, and you've just been hearing these voices. You hear like the sound of a saddle shifting,
Ask for a portal.
and you hear heavy footfalls, and you see this dwarven man approach, but he is much bigger than the dwarf should be.
Huh.
He is dwarven proportion, but he stands about a good 3 stories tall.
Huh.
It's a titan.
He
Also, Tara, I think we both know if I asked him to give me a portal, he would just laugh.
as you see him with just a big, just well maintained but huge beard that goes down to like his waistline. You see him. This guy is decorated in pelts from animals, carrying on him a bow, an axe, as well as what looks like to be some type of like something that would go over your hands.
A gauntlet?
Like a
Not-
glove?
Not quite. They looks like it can be held in the hand, but kind of cups it, and it has these spike protrusions on it. Best guess is like some type of
Knuckle dusters.
kind of some type of brass knuckle, but more elaborate and meant to provide protection as well. As he approaches you, watch as the 3-story tall dwarf begins to diminish in size as he gets closer to you. So he's about the average height of a dwarf. It's like, what? So good to see you in sorts of person. So then, you mind kneeling down here for me a bit?
Fin Hills?
Thank you. I didn't want to have to try to climb you to reach your head. He kind of raises his hand. He just taps you on the forehead, and you get this flashing visual of this temple. Very nice. It's, though not as nice as Malave's was, it's more rustic, and you see that it seems to be adorned with animal hides as well. As you also see some burning torches decorated around it. And as you look at it, you see that it is indeed surrounded by a lot of skeletons. As the view begins to pan back, you see the area about a half mile away from it. And you see that there's this just small hill that overlooks the temple with a lone tree perched upon the hill.
So this is your temple.
Yep.
Very rustic looking, like the design.
Oh, thank you. I'm not really much like the other ones who want something more fanciful or very religious looking. I want something that spoke to me, as I was when I was a mortal. I love the hunt.
Of course. It's been a very long time since I truly went hunting, but yeah, I could get that feeling. So, I assume right now this is the one safe spot I can teleport to?
Well, it's as safe as it can be, I think. So, tell you what. If you can get rid of these skeletons for me, as they don't seem to be much sport, I'll grant you access into my temple.
That is ideal. I don't think if I attempted to negotiate, I'd get something better than that. That is ideal.
Alright, sounds good. Oh, and by the way, there seems to be more coming, so,
What You mean as in they are all converging on your temple?
Yeah.
Can I ask why, as a god of the hunt, do you have a large horde of undead converging around your temple?
I don't know why. I mean, I sense this kind of strong, a necrotic presence from a city that was, well, I wouldn't say near, but in proximity of the same area that my temple is, that has recently vanished. And I guess some of the undead that were there have slipped through and have been wandering around, and I guess they were attracted to my temple. I mean, why wouldn't they be? It's a marvelous temple.
Of
So,
course, of course.
so I'm not really gonna find anything. So, I mean, I haven't really hunted skeletons, so I'm used to more hunting animals. I know how they think. The undead, I don't really think they think.
You believe you're right in that regard. I'm not an expert when it comes to them. I learned that normally like a fireball takes care of them, but still.
Yeah, wherever works. I mean, if the land gets a little bit charred, it's fine. It'll regrow.
Okay, so just to confirm, there's roughly about 100, 150 skeletons that for us to dispatch in order to gain access to your temple.
At least right now, there's that many. By the time you get here in the morning, if you get here in the morning, it might be more. So, yeah.
Hey, we'll see what we can do about it when we get there.
All right.
Pleasure talking to you and actually meeting you.
Be seeing you again. In my realm, where the real test begins.
Of course, and with that, Finn would try and close the connection, and it's like, how does skeletons sneak up on a holy temple?
Oh, they didn't sneak up. They were just, I think they were there for a while. I just haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, I see.
Like I said, I was hunting celestial beasts. Sporting hunt. Not really hunt to kill, but hunt for the thrill. But yeah. So, which, by the way, I have to get back to. Hey, hey, unicorn! I'm gonna get you this time.
Oh my god.
Don't hurt the unicorn.
Do I actually
Unicorns are demons.
Do I
No,
say unicorn cars?
don't hurt the unicorn.
It's patron.
As he says it, you just see him walking off and begin growing in size again before he disappears. And you hear the sound of a saddle shifting again. And you hear this animal cry of, like, rallying for the sound of foot falling again and leaving. As you are just...
Who is this guy?
As you are then just jettisoned
Lorna,
back into
go.
your body.
Huh. I see. Thanks for your help, Wendy.
You're welcome!
Yeah, anyways, I need to go to
Let-
the holy people.
Let's go slay some skeletons!
Of course, I'll...
Chop off the heads! Chop off the heads!
Of course, I'm pretty sure you and Gara will have a mighty fine time doing so. I just have to go and inform the holy people of the in the group that there are skeletons.
I hope they skeleton away, Spray.
I'm going to go and look for Keith and Serena, which I assume they're both together.
I think we're still outside, actually.
Hey, Serena.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Darren and I made a deal with him. Apparently, his temple is surrounded by roughly 150 skeletons that he wants us to dispatch off to gain access to the trial.
Since I assume she's still outside, you can't really see it, but she's just nodding her head like, yep, that made sense.
Uh,
Sense.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure we should head there because he told me as well that there's more of them heading to the temple. So yeah, I also can teleport there now.
All right.
Hmm?
Well,
Where's Peace? Pretty sure at this point he poked his head outside.
he's punching a tree right now.
Peace, why are you punching a tree?
I don't know what Peace is doing. I just assume he's trying to get that tree to work with him.
It wouldn't be hard to get enough carving material from the tree. So, especially with, weapons at your aid. So,
Uh, Peace, why are you gonna smite the tree? Peace, don't smite that tree. Don't do it.
splinters everywhere.
Nadim, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
A reaction from what I said? Okay.
Yeah, Finn said don't smite the tree, please.
No, I know, I'm here.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said about the other temple?
I heard you. I heard the whole thing.
Just making sure. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I need to teleport us to a place that I've been to spiritually. Yeah. Enjoy smiting that tree, my guy. What are you even trying to do?
Go away.
Can you please give me an answer?
No,
Peace.
you just saying my name is not going to change anything.
You sound like you're about to fucking attempt to implode the mansion. What's wrong?
Go away.
Finn will nod and then he'll head inside.
Right. So Peace, after a bit, I'd say probably about an hour, you get what you think is probably about carve out enough material from the tree. You think you could make a decent carving with, have enough spare space in case if you mess up.
Mm-hmm.
Question though, do you have wood carving tools?
No, but I assume inside I could find it. I could at least get like a dagger or something, or any pretty much materialize the tools to work with it just to do something.
Anything specific Finn has to set up what is
Yeah.
technically a respawn point for.
Yeah, so you'd have to ask Finn.
Okay.
I don't know if Peace would want to or not.
Finn, I need wood carving tools.
So now I should not go away. He'll snap his fingers and the table where he's sitting at, wood carving tools appears.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna take this to the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Finn, you see Serena enter back in as well. Kind of following along.
Mm-hmm. Kind of stuck here. Making sure Peace doesn't hurt himself.
Well, let's see how badly this could go.
So go ahead and roll me dexterity check.
Alright.
Boom.
Not bad.
Hey, that's the highest I've rolled this entire time.
So you spend a few hours working on this. You're gonna be exhausted in the morning, of course. But
Gasp.
but you do manage to make a fairly decent carving of Daiso. It's nothing, you'd probably win a prize for, but it gets the job done.
It's a thought that counts.
Yeah.
Unless Daisel's a butt and wants it.
I mean, apparently his own champion contacting him doesn't work, so... You could say that.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's done, we have to burn it in the pyre.
So, Woodstock, anyone? Oh, you know, it's Burning Man. Fuck, I already messed up this joke that wasn't funny.
Sorry, it is funny now because you messed it up. So
Yeah, just like the rest of my mishaps, they become humor later on in life.
so is my life. So you know.
Okay. So, finish carving, and you. Why would you want to create a pyre for this?
Well, obviously, so I don't kill everyone with carbon monoxide poisoning outside.
Okay. All right, that works.
But not within the other temple's vicinity, since I'm not going to damage that at all.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, okay. So as you kind of set up the pyre, you grab some firewood, build up this little pyre, this little mound of firewood. You set the uh, little wood totem that you've made uh, of Daizo in the center, and you light the wood. As you kneel down, as the fire begins to burn, flames rising, getting a nice hot pyre going. You watch as the flames begin to take the statue. Watch as your hard work begins to burn away.
Don't worry, I'm used to that.
As you close your eyes
I died in peace.
and reach out to Daizo again. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check with advantage.
This worked out so well the last time. Finally!
Wow. You rolled. Did you roll both a natural 20 and a natural 1? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, as you close your eyes and call out to Daizo, asking him to beseech you for your aid. Beseech him for aid. Hear a familiar, large, deep voice just come from behind you. But you feel no presence there. Ah, peace. Or is it... Do you prefer Emilius now?
Whatever, it both works.
How fares you, my champion?
Eh,
How fares your partner?
I hope pretty good.
Charles, can Serena hear this, or is she just like
No.
there?
Nah, you hear Peace responding, but you don't hear the voice he's talking to.
Okay, how's this fair?
As this goes on, so, what is it you need? I sense you some turmoil in your soul.
Some things I need, well, a thing I need to finish up on. Thing I've had in mind for too long.
If I can aid you in any way, it's in my power to. More than happy to. What is it you... What ails you?
So there's this tree.
There are many trees around you.
No, but there's this one specific one that grows in a desolate land but around it grows a lot of things. And this tree obviously was not the tree all the time, it was somebody.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Seek your
Yes.
past. Very
The
well.
last stop, hopefully.
See. Well, I cannot help you get there right now, right away. But I can show you the way.
Can you at least get me something from there?
Usually I would be against it, but for you, my champion, I can.
Thank you.
Pieces, you hear that you feel something in your hand.
That being?
It's a tree branch, a small one.
Hmm.
You see, it's been just cleanly cut. The end seems to be just lightly cauterized, as if it was burned a bit. And you just are holding now this branch with this very beautiful leaves and blossoms on it. Still vibrant and alive.
Thank you for that.
It's the least I can do for everything that I've asked of you, have put you through. Thank you, my champion. Being
All
so
part of the-
stalwart.
All part of the job.
The offer still stands when your job is done. I can send you back, if you wish.
I think I'm fine where I'm at.
Not allowed to go back.
I think there would be many who would miss you if you left. Many who still need you here, so I am happy to hear it. I feel kind of very, very faintly like someone placing a hand on your shoulder. Just patting you lightly. You're kind of jostled out from your meditation as you hear the wood pyre shift as some of the pieces of wood break and collapse in on themselves.
Right, I have to go yell at Finn.
Okay. Did you at least get to ask him what he wanted to?
Hold up the little branch piece. Got what I needed.
Okay. You might have to go beat up skeletons soon.
That's not the most unusual thing.
True, but apparently there's a whole army of them going to a temple, and yeah, the god. At least I think Finn would have mentioned that the god's more interested in hunting celestial beasts instead of his own temple. I love him. He's silly. Yeah. Mm. Oh well.
So you go back in and wake up Finn again.
Oh, I'll do it in an amazing way.
Sure.
I'll just drop a book flat onto the ground so it makes a big bang noise.
Okay.
Uh,
Fireball.
no.
There's about 70 other books I can drop as well, Finn.
Do you want?
Well, obviously some other time, but when you can, who's gonna hold up the branch piece? We need to go somewhere. And by we, I mean I.
You intend on going one way or no?
Two-way.
Then I'll be going with you. Non-negotiable.
I know.
Time is it?
Late. I'm tired.
Go to bed.
Okay. We'll drop under the book. Night, Finn.
And you wonder why some people get mad at Peace.
Oh, here's the thing. He has Finn in his domain. I will give him the fuck. Yeah, we'll see how you'll see how I'll wake him up tomorrow.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a back and forth thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most likely.
It always is.
So antagonistic of you guys, jeez.
When is it not a back and forth between those two?
When there's sleep and dead.
Exactly. You know. The huge.
The huge, yeah.
But yeah, I will continue getting my sleep.
Alright. So,
I will get whatever little sleep I can, but I assume I still get the exhaustion.
yeah.
Alright.
Unless you want to oversleep over everyone else.
I guess this depends on how many hours I catch from people. I wouldn't even. I'm not even aiming to get a long rest. Just at least something that doesn't give me exhaustion. So.
Yeah, that's not possible. You need at least 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright. So, everyone but Peace gets a long rest. Peace gets 1 point of exhaustion. Actually, probably Serena as well, since you were up with him during all of this.
Yep.
So,
That's-
so both of you, a point of exhaustion.
I'm sleeping as long as I can here, Karst.
Well, since you were up for like another 4 hours compared to everyone else, it would take you another 4 hours after everyone else wakes up, in order to well, for both of you to be fully rested.
So
Uh-huh.
then he's gonna count 4 hours on the dot, and then he's gonna go wake up Peace.
Okay. So you wait for him to get exactly 8 hours sleep.
Exactly 8 hours of sleep.
Oh man, you were cruel. Okay, so
He dropped a book on the ground.
2.
There you go.
okay, so while everyone else is up and ready and getting breakfast and making sure to be fully fed and ready to go.
So, Mogash, see, we're going to be killing skeletons today at another continent.
Oh, sick! Where are we going?
Have you heard of the Doronai?
I mean, I've heard of him, but I don't really know jack shit about him, so...
Basically, god of fortune, other things of that sort. He has roughly 150 skeletons, maybe more at this point around his temple.
Wait, did you say God of the Hunt?
Yes, I assume so, since he has. Well, last I heard of him, he said, "I'm going to get you this time, you Pegasus," and then ran off to go get what I assume is a Pegasus. No,
Unicorn.
not a
Wait, he was-
Pegasus. Sorry, a unicorn.
He was hunting a unicorn?
Yes.
So, you're telling me that to get to this temple, we have to fight skeletons, and then when we're there, the test is probably to hunt or fight something? Oh, I'm all in. I am
yeah.
all in. Let's go now.
Yeah.
Serena, peace, where are you at? Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to go.
Let them sleep in. They have 2 more
No,
hours.
we need to go fight.
They have 2 more hours of sleep. Well, Peace
Oh.
has 2 more hours of sleep.
Well, I'm gonna wake him up when it's 2 hours.
Yeah, no, I will wake up Peace. You go wake up Serena. Peace is mine.
Wait, question. Never mind. I don't want to be mean to Serena. She's nice. I would have woken Peace up this way, but I'm not going to wake up Serena like this.
No, I have a special way of waking up Peace. It's a very old classic.
Okay, all right.
Mhm. So, also, Gareth, thank you for letting me borrow your axe.
No problem.
Yeah, I managed to negotiate entrance into a god's temple by eliminating his undead problem.
Okay then.
Yeah, we have. You want an exact number, Ruffy? Or you keep it a surprise so when you get there?
I'm sure it's probably a lot.
150.
The
Last
more
Yeah.
the
last
merrier.
last
Makes
I counted,
sense.
last I counted, and there's more heading there supposedly because of a city that just disappeared.
Wait, Finn. Question.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to like get them all, like to gather them all into a confined area or a closer area or a large portion?
Why?
Because when I trained with the dragon Renale,
Mm.
she showed me how I can sort of use frost to flash between a bunch of enemies, but it only works when they're within a about 30 feet cone. So like I could
All right.
boom 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 punch them all.
I need to go and meet said dragon or said mentor. Seems like an interesting person.
Sure. Not now though, because we need to go to the temple.
In exactly 2 hours and 49 minutes. No, sorry, 1 hour and 49 minutes.
All right, all right.
I am counting the exact time pieces. You're gonna get fucked.
Oh man.
Mogash was standing right outside of Serena's door, waiting to get the go ahead to wake her up.
Oh jeez.
Oh, I swear, I feel like Gara sees it. She's like,
So-
nope, don't even want to bother.
So,
No.
Kars, when 2 hours finally go by, a nice
Morning, Mogash.
Morning.
You left me outside.
You were asleep. I didn't want to wake you up. I slept out there. You weren't alone.
Alright. Well, if I get caught, I'm gonna blame you.
we're killing skeletons.
I was with you like the entire time. Like I just came in like maybe 20 minutes ago. You were fine.
Alright. Did you say skeletons?
Yeah, skeletons.
You
Talk
know
to
we can't kill skeletons.
Did you say we can't kill skeletons?
We can't kill skeletons.
Why can we not kill skeletons?
Because they're dead.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
That is not how that. Anyway,
Saw that coming a mile
so-
away, but
Kars,
you know, character-wise,
But tish.
so Karst,
all about no.
Next to Finn, when 2 hours is up, a large cord is dangling next to Finn. When Finn pulls it, in the roof above Peace's bed, a slab of stones moves out of the way as a waterfall of very cold water starts pouring down on him.
What makes you so sure he's gonna pull the cord, though?
No, Finn is pulling
No,
the cord.
Finn's pulling the cord.
Oh, okay.
My day.
Oh boy. Okay.
And exactly 8 hours.
So, so Finn, Serena, as you guys get a long rest in
You mean peace?
sorry, Peace. Dang it, sorry. Peace and Serena, as you guys get a long rest, just as ding, 8 hours hit of you sleeping, 8:01, or what, 8 hours and 1 second. Peace, you feel the sudden rush of cold water dousing you.
You know what? I'm going to finally fucking kill him, but in the best way possible, with my bare fucking hands strangling his scraggly ass neck. I will wait until I see every last breath drop from his body as he is gasping for air and begging me to let go, and I will sit there laughing in his face, calling him a cunt. But for now, I am not going to be giving him this joy that he has done something to me.
And it is at this point that Peace now becomes an oath breaker.
I mean,
Karis,
technically he's making an oath.
He's already has an
true.
oath. He can't make another one.
Okay, then he's making himself an oath.
Oh my god.
Karst, once Mogesh gets the signal, he's like, okay. He just kicks down the door and runs in like a kid on Christmas morning and just like jumps on Serena's bed like, Serena, wake up. It's been 8 hours. We're gonna go fight skeletons and possibly go on a celestial hunt. Wake up.
We're not going on a celestial hunt. You've got that the wrong way around, sir.
Oh,
What?
Fine. Hunting.
Wakey, come on, it's time to go. We might hunt something. I'm so excited. Aren't you excited, Serena?
I don't
Wake,
wanna...
look more alive. Come on.
You hear it say, I don't
Wakey.
want to hunt celestials. The angels are... Yeah.
No. I think it's like a good hunt. I don't know. If a god was doing it, I'm sure it's not like killing them or something. I don't know.
So say you.
She'll get up. She'll get up reluctantly, but she'll get up.
Look, if it comes down to killing an innocent creature, we won't kill an innocent creature. Don't worry about it. I'm not for that. But the idea of, oh, this sounds so cool. We gotta go. And he just runs out of the room.
A tornado just hit Serena's room.
Oh boy.
The plushie turrets activate and are currently attacking Mogesh, but for no damage.
They only shoot marshmallows.
Let you
He eats them.
Logan.
Okay, let's go beat up some skeletons because Momo's gonna explode from happiness. At this
Yeah, skeletons.
Okay, so you guys wake. All of you guys are awake now. You guys get something to eat, and as you guys pack up your gear and get yourselves ready, stepping outside of the mansion. It's a very cold winter morning. Slight breeze, which is making it a little bit chillier than it is. So, as you look over, it's still weird to see just an area that is just in perpetual spring and life, full of life, and looks so warm, and you're here in the cold.
So, first I can teleport to the location, no problem, right?
Since you did get a visual of it, you can teleport.
Yeah, I am going to... It's like, oh right, I'm going to attempt to teleport to a place that I've only been to in spirit. This is the first time I'm doing this. We might actually end up in a volcano now.
Hey, that sounds fun too.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Please do not think of volcanoes.
I am thinking of volcanoes as I cast teleport now.
Alright, alright, roll me a d20.
D20?
Yep.
2.
Alright, you guys are in a volcano.
Aha.
Yes.
Of course we are.
I wouldn't be that.
I
mean.
said don't think about volcanoes.
But as
I
this
thought
is a
you
place
said don't think about it as well as my bad.
But yeah, as this is a place you haven't physically been, and you're just going off of what you were mentally shown. But that too, it's a bit of a rough landing for you guys. As you guys teleport in, all of you appear about 5 feet off the ground and scattered about 10 feet apart from each other. I'm trying to think of a movie reference that'd be for this. I pictured one where people are just getting launched out of sand and crack.
Oh, that was the whatchamacallit, Transformers 2, the really shitty ones from Michael Bay.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Everybody, please make sure that you have all of your limbs.
Oh wait, where's? Oh, Finn, your dignity's still missing.
That was a good one. Wait, Finn,
Yep,
are you
touching Serena's arm, I'm saying, I think I got extra limb. Cause why not?
You telling me you can lose limbs with this?
No, that is a... Well, maybe. I don't know. No one has yet to lose limbs when I cast the spells, and I hope it does not happen.
Wait, if there's a bad guy, could you teleport them to a volcano or like in the middle of the ocean? Could you do that?
Technically, yes. Reality, no.
Why
That
not?
Why
makes
not?
sense. It's. I'd have to have seen a volcano, or well, the ocean is more likely because it's the fucking ocean. Like, I'm pretty sure I can't miss that. A volcano, I need to have seen one.
Well, let's go fucking see one then.
Do you know a location of an active volcano?
Nope, but sounds like we could find one.
Um,
Anyways,
Okay,
that's the
question.
temple over.
Could
That's the
you
temple over there.
possibly,
what's that, but I'm not telling you.
could you possibly teleport them into air?
Oh yeah, that's right. Then they fall and then they would die.
I think teleport. The thing for teleport is that it needs to be a willing creature.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said technically reality. Technically, it's possible. Technically, if he was willing, reality, it's never gonna happen.
What
Dang
if
it.
you teleported him to a fluffy cloud?
Any
Again,
Well,
he'd have to be willing.
Wait,
Who
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be on a fluffy cloud?
Finn, you could
Someone
lie to
fighting
him.
you.
You could lie to him and say, "Okay, I know where this thing is that you want. I will teleport you there as long as you don't hurt my people." Blah blah blah, and then you teleport him to his death. It's a flawless plan.
except you presume that I have the capability of deception.
We got Serena.
I don't know.
Anyways, if you look over
Just
there, horde of skeletons.
Just put a pin in it.
Yeah.
We'll think about it later.
Yeah,
Agreed.
as you guys are discussing all this very non-important stuff right now,
Very important. I don't know what you're on about, Cubs.
you
I
guys
agree, it's very important.
you guys all kind of get up, dusting yourselves off. You are all on top of this small hill next to this lone tall oak tree. As you guys kind of get your bearings and take in the landscape, it's you notice the temperature here is much nicer than it was where you were. It's a lot warmer. Probably because you're farther south.
The Temple of Daizo is roughly points in the rough direction of the temple.
And
So,
way.
as you
out
guys
of character, are we launching Serena into the middle of the skeletons and let her do her thing?
No.
I'd say
No.
unanimous no.
I mean, I don't think Kars wants to roll 100 plus freaking wisdom saves for skeletons.
oh,
Yes, he does.
I would just roll 3, and I would just take the average from those 3 and see if they
That's
succeed. See how many succeed or not.
So, as of right now, that is where we need to go in. There is more than 150. The man was not lying when he said more were gonna arrive.
Yeah, as you guys look over, you guys see that there is just like an army of what you can guess are skeletons, just swarmed around this place. Fucking phones.
Finn, was
Ah!
there a city nearby here?
He said that God said that there used to be a nearby city that just vanished.
Well, yeah, the city of Nalshire. Yeah, it was attacked by undead. I told you guys that like months ago.
But
That-
then he
Destroyed by a bunch of undead.
yeah, that would be where Crowley was. Okay, then.
who is this person?
I've mentioned them before. They're a necromancer that our old friend Loitz hated. He wanted us to try to help the people there, but I guess Crowley grew tired and turned everyone into skeleton. Or
Wait, did you say his name was Crowley?
yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of that play. I think the play was called like Supernatural or something.
God damn it!
Jeremy, so did you guys before I came into the picture take care of him, or does he still just like exist?
He still exists, I think.
Yeah, we need to go fix that problem. I'll just put it on the list of things we need to stop.
Yeah, he's kind of working with the Sin of Pride, so yeah, we'll probably eventually deal with him.
Hmm.
You know what? I think that it's a bad omen.
Why?
Well, the name of Crowley?
Yeah, You just said the name again. You did not specify why.
It just feels like a bad omen.
But why would it be a bad omen?
Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Skeletons. We need to. We're on a
Yes, we
tight
need to smite
schedule.
these
Yeah.
things. So let's
Yeah.
go smite something.
Gertz, how far away are they from me?
Um, as you kind of roll me a perception check.
I am good at those guys.
Are
Haha,
you?
Serena, would you like to do one as well?
Did no one get the reference to Good Omens and Crowley, the demon?
Nope,
10 cars.
never seen the show.
Jesus.
Sorry, never. I don't
Oh
have.
my god.
I don't have Amazon Prime. I don't watch it.
I just want to say, like, that is the
It's
very big
Pratchett.
difference.
All right.
Okay.
So, Serena, with your very keen perception, you look out and you probably notice that there. You notice that there easily that there is more than 100 there, more than 150, probably closer to about 300,
Oh dear.
and they're about good. I'd say 500 feet from you.
Hmm.
Haven't taken.
500.
Yeah, they haven't taken notice of you yet.
If we get within 150 feet, I can start sending fireballs their way.
Well, there's more than 100. There's at least 300 there. And I think they're growing.
Yeah, they are constantly arriving here. We need to kind of wipe them out to get access. So, plans. At this point, I'm afraid to say there are no bad ideas, but there might be some bad ideas. So,
Sounds like a bunch of
Okay,
bad
so
ideas.
I have a question. What would they be attracted to?
I don't, curse what I know.
This is a
Living?
pun. I'm actually gonna go do a backflip out the window.
I mean, they're gathering, they're coming more in numbers. Why are they coming?
I do
What are
this
they being attracted to? Maybe we can
I
take whatever they are attracted to and get it away.
I would assume they are attracted to the temple of a god.
I mean, it's a possibility, but you're the ones who do boogla moogla.
Boogala boogala.
And I would like to quote you on this Mugula Mugla. What does that translate into in common?
Electric Boogaloo.
The
You know
The,
the hocus pocus,
Yes.
the gumbo jumbo.
No,
divine
never,
hocus pocus.
never heard of that one. Okay, so basically,
Wait, I have Finn. Oh, I don't mean I have two ideas. But please, if you have plans, go ahead.
I was gonna
Is your
say that.
idea punch them?
No. Actually, this is a smart idea, which is surprising. Usually, I'm all for just running at them, but I actually thought of a smart idea.
What is the smart idea?
All right. Well, there's two ideas. There's idea one where like Mercy said, we just run at them, and Serena does the divine thing, and Finn, you throw some fireballs. But then, of course, that's going to expend a lot of resources, and we don't know what test we're going to come up to yet. And we could probably clear them, but it's going to take a lot. Or, right, get this, I run maybe about halfway. I get the attention of not of some of them, not the entire group, and I can easily outrun them. And I just kite them back to us, the smaller group, and we dispatch them in small groups. That way we don't have to expend large amount of resources. They're not going to catch me, and even if they do get close, they still may not even be able to attack me. And so we bring them over in small groups that way, and we easily dispatch them. They're less of a risk, don't have to use a lot of resources, and we'd be okay, and they're not going to catch me.
I have my doubts about your attractiveness to skeletons.
Well, if the temple has some sort of divine essence, and we all have blessings, and, well, I think undead are, like, attracted to life or something, I don't know. We all have blessings and tattoos. I've got these tattoos, and, well, I'm alive, so I could at least get the attention of some of them, not all of them, and then we just repeat the process over and over and over until they're all dead.
That is not a bad idea.
What if
Huh.
we ask Serena to find
We're
what
not,
they're being attracted to?
and if you're about to say we're not throw Serena in between all of them to do their divine thing, we are not throwing Serena in between all of them to do her divine thing.
I wasn't going to suggest that.
Well, from what I understand, the undead are usually attracted to life or whatever their master ordered them to do. So maybe Crowley said something like, go take over this temple so no one can use it in the future or something? Or to desecrate it?
Can we ask them?
Ask
You-
the undead? Or
Ask the undead. Can we ask them?
probably not?
Don't
Finn,
you clerics have something like reviving or talking with undead or something?
I'm not a cleric, but even I know that they have to be dead for a very certain amount of time for it to be possible.
Well, certain spells can revive the dead, but the problem is when it comes to necromancy, it makes it that they're lost to us.
So, when you die, your soul leaves your body, right?
But you're not commanding the soul, you're commanding the
Well-
body.
No, you're more of half and half on that. When you do a necromancy spell and trap a soul in the body, and you may raise a zombie, you have effectively burnt the soul alive, and then put it through eternal hell, and therefore makes it harder to revive.
That does not sound pleasant.
It is not general. Here's a general tip of life: avoid necromancers for that very reason. So yeah, we.
I understand why Empire doesn't like magic.
You can understand why your empire loses fight against magic, though. Anyways, back on point.
Shit.
Ouch! Burn!
Look, we're getting distracted here. We have a temple we need to get into.
Right.
How do we want to go about this?
I would say we go with your idea, unless somebody has something better, Mogash.
I'm
Drag them
flexible. I'm good with either, with whatever. I just was proposing it to the group, and so we can get the ball rolling on ideas here.
Peace, you got an idea? Thank you. That has been the talks with Peace. You guys still here?
I'm still here.
I'm
Oh,
here.
power in his house must have cut out. So here's the plan, which I could probably, given enough time, set up a wall to hoard them through. I can set up multiple things. I can either set up a big ass area, which basically hits them with radiant, or I can hit them with radiant and I can throw fireballs in there, or I can set up a makeshift funneling area.
Well, you may not need to do any of that if I bring them over in small enough groups. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the goal hopefully is, Finn, that you don't have to use a whole lot of spells and you can save your energy for when we go in. If I can bring them over in small enough groups, but if let's say half the horde comes over, then we might very well need all of that.
I can fight half. Let's give it a try. Let's try attracting a small group. If that fails, we'll just retreat and have another plan. We have enough time here. Well, kinda not actually. The undead keep Arai coming here for some reason. So yeah.
Sure, maybe you guys be like, I don't know, 200 feet away. That way it gives you enough time to react should more of the horde be following me than we anticipated. Or do you want to go farther back?
You need to be within 120 feet minimum.
Right, I know. I mean, like, it gives you time to react
Mm-hmm.
if there's something additionally you need to do, you know?
Anyone here have a spyglass?
I do.
Take a look into the horde, see if they're focused on something. Or are they trying to do to the temple?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Where they're headed? What are they actually focused on?
Alrighty. So, as you look through your spyglass and kind of hone in on the temple, you see a bunch of them banging on the walls. Some of them banging on the doors. Looks like they're trying to bust in, but are unable to. You see some of the skeletons' arms break, apparently from banging on the temple for so long.
I'm gonna describe the scene.
Huh. Trying to get inside.
Ooh, I have an idea. I know how I can get him over. I just need to go ahead on the plan.
What is the plan?
Oh, I know how to bait them over. But, like,
Yeah.
I mean, with the plan originally.
Do I need to make you invisible?
No, it's better if you don't make me invisible. I want to be seen so I can lead them to you guys, you know.
Nadim, you hear?
Yeah, I am.
You heard? What's the thing you heard? So I can bring you up to speed.
Literally nothing because my
One-
power and it cut out.
Alright. When we got here, we're coming up with plans. Moga suggested the idea of, hey, why don't I go over to the group of basically 500 undead and start attracting a small amount of them at a time?
Oh, hey,
And
it's
we keep-
500?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we attract like a small amount of them at a time until they're all dead. That's one plan that's been suggested. And we looked at a temple and they're trying to get in. And I asked you, do you have any ideas you want to suggest?
No, I'm just really dumb, so I'm not even gonna try suggesting.
Finn started off this team meeting with saying there are no bad ideas, possibly. So anything you suggest might work here. Alright. But yeah, trying to think if it's worth me setting up the field to our advantage or not.
Gar, what do you think? Leave them over in small groups or just charge head on? Oh. Spooky,
Aha.
spooky skeleton.
That's about the number that you see.
That looks so cool. Oh,
Currently
I
see
love
pixels.
seeing pixels.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
But you know, didn't know we were playing Terraria right now.
sorry. Give it a second to load. Or I guess I can also send it in Discord so you guys can see. I forgot. It might take a while
Oh.
for you guys.
God, it's like
I-
halfway with the skeleton war.
Don't know how leading them over and go. I mean, you lure over you gonna.
Not good now,
Hey.
Jen.
Oh, fun. Discord sucks. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, there we
yeah,
go.
you're good
Yeah.
now.
I
Is it-
can, if we gather them all, I am able to. If you
I mean-
gather even half of them, I can personally just keep taking out large swaths of them.
Can't we just launch a fireball over there and take out a whole bunch in one go and then
So
go from
Right.
there?
So, right over there, I need to be within 150 feet for them so I can launch a fireball, right? A fireball covers a 20-foot radius?
How many can we get in a 20-foot radius?
Probably a
How
good
many-
number.
I could get a good
Not
number
all of them, I know that, but I mean, you know, we could take out maybe a quarter of their army. Maybe.
Right.
Or basic, or I can throw a lightning bolt in them, which goes up to 100, which can go in a line 100 feet.
Well, it's a straight line where, like, you know, we might not get we might get more with a fireball than a lightning bolt.
So what I'm saying is, I am able to burn all of the resources I have if it gets us into that temple.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know you could, and you could very well kill out these with fireballs, and wipe out the whole army. I just didn't know if we wanted to try to bring them over in like 20 at a time, and then you can save all of your stuff, and we can dispatch 20 easily without expending a whole lot, and repeat the process. But
But like I said, we've got 150 plus more coming. Doing that in small batches like that's just going to gain the attention of the others.
true.
I could probably get off 10 shots before they actually approach us.
I mean, I can
Sorry,
make
10 rounds, so 20 to 30 shots.
I've got a couple things I can do before, things go wrong. Like, I can cause maybe them to get trapped in an area for a short period of time.
If you can slow them down, that would be wonderful because,
It's only a
whatever
small
slows them
area,
down.
but a small area is better than nothing. It's about as big as a fireball range, but, actually, it might be smaller. It's a 20-foot square.
I could actually make it difficult terrain before they reach us.
Yeah. Well, let's get something going, because I think more are going to start showing up if we just stand here talking.
So, if you're still good with the attracting plan, I'm gonna make a difficult terrain. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Now just go for the attract. I'm going to try and avoid doing as many spells as I can so I don't attract the rest of the horde.
Okay, so Mercy, if you agree with the plan, is gonna go do a plant growth to create a difficult terrain
Okay.
while we're 600 feet away from the enemies. No, actually 700 feet away.
Well, you're currently 500
And
feet
give-
away. And
Okay, then let's get 600 feet away so I have more range. Someone is breathing.
that was Jen.
Jen, your mic's
Sorry.
too close.
Yeah.
And
Jen's a mouth breather. Oh,
No,
create
I'm not.
at range of 150 feet, the 100 feet radius. Sorry,
so
yeah.
so
to slow them down.
Yeah, you'd have to get closer in order to do
Not
this.
really. I got 150 feet range, so
Yeah, but you're 500 feet from them.
We're far away.
I want us to
You
be
have to be
600 feet
150
away.
feet from them to cast it.
Yeah, the hill you
you-
landed on is 500 feet from them.
Okay, so I want to be 600 feet away from them
Okay.
and have difficult terrain which goes between 100 feet away from us to 50 feet away from us to give us some cushion space. And that way I can shoot at range of 600 feet away with my bow.
Well, you'd have to fly in order to get that far away. 'Cause there's no higher territory than this hill that you're on.
So
That's
here's the
600
problem.
feet away.
Also, here's the problem
Okay.
you forget. If we stand 600 feet away, I can't do anything.
Exactly.
That's fine, because the first few shots would be just me calling them away.
So,
But-
okay, so how much space do you want between the party and your plant growth?
I want 50 feet
So 50 feet
between
and then,
us and start of the plant growth.
So 50 feet, and then the 200-foot diameter begins.
100 foot radius.
200 diameter. So,
Okay.
I'm just trying to visualize how much farther that is. So, at 50 feet, there's then this 200 stretch circle that begins, and then there's then additional 250 until the outliers of the skeletons. Got it.
Okay. And as he starts attracting them, I'm gonna start shooting the closest to Mogesh.
How many of these plant growths did you want to do? Did you just want to do one, or did you want to do two
One.
side by side?
One.
Just one? Okay.
Curse, I'm going to be 150 feet away exactly from the plant growth, so I can.
So you'll be
Remove
standing at the
indicate.
edge?
Yeah, Just so I can actually fucking kill remove any of them that try and get past.
Okay.
I think you ignore difficult terrain, don't you, Mogesh?
No, I don't. I don't
Nah,
think so.
Nah.
But it's fine. I'll still be moving.
Okay.
I'll still be moving faster than they will.
Well,
Let me check something.
you can still go around it.
I could, but if I go around, they might go around following me. It depends.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a long strider.
Oh, okay. So your
Oh,
movement
sweet.
speed's increased by 10 feet.
Haha! Even faster.
So, so how many feet of movement do you have?
75.
Okay, that's divided by 4. That's what's almost 20 feet if you're moving through the difficult terrain. That's just at your normal speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with monk abilities and stuff, you should be able to get through pretty easily.
Yep. And
You'd still be
I mean-
faster than them, so.
yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that I don't unless there's some wild skeletons. I don't know a skeleton that can go 75 feet.
Yeah. You see one that looks kind of like bones are kind of blue. Looks like it has spikes between the back of its head. And has red
Oh,
shoes.
that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool.
And, and you keep hearing him just yelling, "You're too slow."
So, for a consideration, I can do 3 shots at 3 different skeletons in a round.
Okay.
Because of this.
Ah, yes.
If I target 3 different skeletons.
Curse, if the skeletons get within 120 feet of me, I'm going to plop down a sickening radiance.
Okay. At that point, they would be in the middle of the plant growth, so.
Oh, perfect. Then they can't even get out. They just take it.
And the middle of the plant growth, let's say that's 400 feet for the calculation, plus 250 feet of the normal, and that's divided by 6.
Okay.
Sorry, that's divided by 30.
Alright, so. Mogash, as you
Mm-hmm.
run around and begin to get the attention of the skeletons.
I actually yell at them right when I get like within I don't know.
Yeah.
30 feet. I say, "Hey, I see you're trying to get in the temple. I have the key. You want to come get it?"
Okay. You do so. You watch as some of the skeletons kind of like stop their banging as you hear their necks snapping as their heads turn around and look at you.
Breath mints, all of you.
Watch as they begin kind of hobbling, shambling after you. They aren't very fast. They are very, very slow. They just kind of begin moving towards you. You hear their bones clanking together as they're bumping into each other. But they're following you, and you watch as more and more. All of you kind of watch as this just like uniform pattern of these skeletons just begin moving as a horde, following Mogash. And
Come on. Come on. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I got the key. If you want the key, you gotta get it from me. Oh no, I'm falling behind. You've almost got me. No. If you want to please your master, you gotta get the key from me.
they keep. Oh no, we lost Finn. We lost them.
How fast are they moving?
Power cut out. He might be coming back in a second.
Okay. They
How fast are they moving?
They're moving at about 15 feet.
Okay.
So.
So I could probably get as many as 62 shots away.
Yeah. And they don't have a high AC, so I'm pretty sure your even your lowest roll could get them. So,
They crossing right now? My power cut out.
welcome back. They're getting closer. Mercy is taking some shots at me as she's keeps felling, a skeleton at a time. They move only about 15 feet. They're not fast.
Karch, so when they get within sickening radiance, I already rolled it up above.
All right,
They're gonna get 26 radiant.
so as you
I mean, we probably want. How many are following?
all of them,
All of them?
all of them. They're just like once they notice some other ones leaving, it caught their attention. They started following, like kind of
Like
like
I said, they would move if you tried to lure them.
they're like lemmings. They're following the pack.
Of course.
So
Well, okay, if I'm not mistaken, I would probably get first line, second line, third line, and then run out of arrows, and then again reload, but slow them down. Maybe, I don't know, maybe get 90 before they get to midpoint?
yeah, you keep felling them one by one. As they get closer, Finn, you use your sickening radiance, and you just I don't even need because like that's more even if they saved. You just completely just turn to ash. Just a massive group of them, and as you do, there's more that just fill in the space.
Yeah, that sickening radiance is still there. It's a concentration spell.
Yeah.
So,
As more fill in, they just keep walking in, and are just killing themselves. As they get closer now, at a point where they hit the plant growth, they slow down. Some begin to fall, and other ones fall like walk on top of them, hitting more of the sickening radiance. Is that a minute concentration?
yes.
All right, a minute passes, and your spell drops. The more skeletons keep coming. What
Cars.
are the rest of you gonna do?
Alright, Serena will get on her broom and fly just above the other horde of skeletons. And I'm close enough where I'd be able to cast my channel divinity to destroy the undead. I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do turn undead. The skeletons, so their CR shouldn't be that high, I hope.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Alright.
All
I
right.
mean, since you're flying, you could also do the laugh.
No, Serena is not freaking Laya, you meanie pants.
So also, I'm pretty sure if anything, Serena's the Glenda the Good Witch. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Awesome.
all right. So yeah, they fail. You're safe. So as you just kind of hover, like fly, like kind of hover above them, out of their reach. You see some of them trying to reach up at you as you clench your holy symbol and channel your energy outward. You just watch. The rest of you just watch this, just kind of growing bubble of energy of blue azure light spread outward, and as it touches these skeletons, you see the skeletons freeze before they just turn to ash and crumble.
How many skeletons are left around this point?
Um, let's see. You guys, I'd say probably at this point you took out finding that stuff. Probably a good couple hundred. So there's about 400 left.
Yeah, no, this is gonna take too long. We need to expedite the process.
Wait, Cars, how far is the ocean from here? Like, can we see the ocean?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you can't lead him off the cliff. Sorry. Or, lead him into the water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that'd kill him.
No, but it'd get him away from the temple. And to just be chilling at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh. So, curse you, Ethan, your Wizard of Oz lore.
Okay,
Don't care
Karis,
about Wicked.
I do
I'm
though.
going to, in the middle of the field, I'm going to major image a a large green dragon.
Okay. So you do so.
And I'm gonna hope that the undead's attention switch to the dragon.
Guys,
May-
guys, there's a dragon! There's a dragon!
That's me.
Oh, thanks.
Your major image can make sound too, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as you cast your spell and conjure up this large adult green dragon, it lets out a mighty roar, and you watch as all the skeletons' heads crack as their necks snapping as they turn their heads and look at it, and they begin shambling towards it. And they try swiping at it, but their hands passing through. But they're too dumb to realize, and they just keep going and going as skeletons climb on top of each other to try to reach.
I bought a. Go ahead.
As they try to reach higher up on the dragon, see they're just kind of amassing themselves into a pile.
I bought us 10 minutes. Also, let me know when they get to the highest their pile can get.
Okay. It takes a few minutes. How long does your major image last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Probably take them about, I'd say without slowly move and climb, it'd probably take them probably close to when your spell ends for them to get, like, massed together into the biggest pile they can be.
Boop.
How big is
boop.
that pile?
Probably stands about a good, I'd say 100 feet tall.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go boop fireball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you fireball a part of it, top or bottom?
Well,
Oh, let's go with the fucking bottom. Let's let the tower collapse and have them take damage as they hit the ground.
So, as you fireball a large chunk of them, and just you watch as bones, shards, and pieces scatter everywhere. Just you see this big hole formed as the pile slumps and begins to fall and fill in the space. You watch as multiple skeletons just get impacted into the ground, and others on top of each other, shattering their bones or skulls into more pieces. Taking out a good sized chunk of them. There's still plenty more though.
How many's left?
Enough that would need more explosions.
Mogash, can you do the dash thing that you said you can do and take out a large amount of them?
Yeah, I can.
I am going to summon the dragon again.
Okay.
Aha!
oil on him.
And basically, you all have 10 minutes. Go ham.
So I'm gonna wait, Karst, until they're like Finn said before, like when they're in like a big pile,
They
like
are.
they were before. Oh, like okay. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they still are. This is a bunch that were kind of higher up, fell and fill in that space that he formed, but they're still there together.
Oh, sweet. Then I'm gonna activate my. Yeah, I'm gonna activate my flash freeze. Well, I'm gonna run up close. It says I'll just throw it in chat so you can read it, but I'm sure you remember. Any number of enemies within 30-foot cone.
Okay.
On each, so I need to spend 3 key, so I will go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Okay, and I will attack as many as I can in a 30-foot cone.
Okay. So as you get closer, running up to him, pulling back your fist as you harness that energy that you learn to channel from the dragon. You then release it, sending forth both your soul and physical form. And to the rest of you, watch as just like a beam of light, almost, of just dashes around just from skeleton to skeleton, and you hear this like repetitive, consecutive concussion sound, as if metal is hitting bone, and it just goes just zipping around, and you watch as Mogash has disappeared for it feels like a good few 6 seconds before you watch as he appears on the other side of this huge mound of skeletons, just landing there with it knelt in a 3-point stance, and you watch as all of a sudden this huge cone-shaped hole of skeletons just get encased in ice and shatter.
Gar, can you do? Anyone else has a big thing they want to do? No, what? Nobody? Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of useless here, so.
I'll fucking do it again if you want.
Can't you can't you hurt multiple enemies with fire?
Yeah, but I'd have to go right in front of them.
I mean, they're kind of in disarray right now. And
Right now, I have the biggest fucking distraction available. I told you, I have 10 minutes where they won't do shit to you guys.
yeah, they're more entranced by the large hunk of what they think is meat. Of dragon meat. They are not smart. These things have an intelligence of 2.
Okay, I got a whole. I would be able to, but legitimately, it's a 30-foot cone, and there's nothing really much I can do with that. I can
That's-
get a whole 10 of them, huh?
No, they're in a huge mound right now, dude. They're on top of each other. They're like mashed potatoes.
I want mashed potatoes.
Alright, then I'm gonna go Spike Grove.
There you go. Okay.
I think.
Alright, so those were definitely the ones that are on the bottom of the pile. Easily, as they will be touching the ground. So Peace, as you kind of follow in Mogash's suit, as he created that huge hole that had then now collapsed upon it with the other skeletons that were above it, you then, from ice to fire, from freezing and shattering, you just immolate these skeletons, burning out a whole chunk of them again, causing the pile to collapse again down on top of the ones beneath, shattering those ones below. As Mercy, you summon your spike growth from beneath. You watch as Peace. You watch as the ground underneath the skeletons shifts and changes as the grass there spins and alters together and forms these plant-like spikes that just jut upwards, piercing through the skulls of skeletons and the bones and just breaking them. And I would say with that amount, you probably guys have finished them off.
Hey,
Then
Good.
I would like to do an unprecedented move and gather my arrows.
Which can be done. Mogash could definitely help with his speed. He could zip around gathering arrows.
I'm gonna head to the temple and going to go and check it out closer.
Yeah.
See if I can spot what got their attention.
Alright. As you walk through the field of shattered bones and the remains of this skeletal swarm, this horde of skeletons, you approach this very kind of rustic, more simple looking temple. As you saw, it's up close. It doesn't look so much like a temple as it does like a home, a hunter's home. But it's a lot bigger than what they would live in. More grandiose in size.
a hunting lodge, so to
Mhm.
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
As soon as everybody's done gathering arrows and meets up in front of the
As you
hunting lodge,
as you approach, as you get closer, You smell something. It smells like meat. Looks meat is cooking. Like, and you've smelled meat cooked before. You smelled like beef, pork, chicken, lamb. You all smelled it cooked before, and while it smells good, this smells absolutely divine.
I'm going to do what I would assume the guy would like. I'm gonna knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, you hear like it's a wooden door, and despite it being wooden, and those skeletons must have been banging on it and scratching at it for hours, there's not a scratch on it. And as you knock, there's this just loud, like vacant, cavernous echo that just booms from within, just it's continuing to echo outwards, like almost like a thunder rolling. As you wait for a moment, when everyone else gathers up, you hear almost like a latch release, and you hear the door creaking as it opens up inward.
Oh my gosh, do you smell that? This is... Oh.
Oh, Mom.
Well, Mogus,
Walks in.
You opened the last temple door. I have opened this one, and I will head inside.
Okay. All right. So, Sam Mercy, you got all your arrows back. Second.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. None of your arrows were broken. Luckily, because the skeletons' bodies were not that durable.
Not everybody thinks to pick it up.
Well, she had to because she was out of arrows completely.
I would be okay with half. I had 260, 200 in the secondary pouch, 60 in the main.
Okay.
So
All right, then. Go ahead and roll me 3 D100s. Okay, so you recover 140 arrows. We'll say that some of the other ones were stepped on and broken by the horde walking. But so as you guys, as the door opens, you're all showered with this bright light, and you can feel yourselves being pulled in, and you hear a door slamming shut behind you. As you're pulled in, you're in a very large living space, and you can see a fireplace with the crackling of fire going. A large leather and fur covered chair sits by the fireplace, and you can hear the sound of whetstone against metal, of a blade being sharpened. You hear chair creak. Ah, yes. I see you made it in. Well, good. Thank you for clearing out those pests for me. Watch it from the chair rise, this large standing dwarf, about 3 stories tall. Welcome to my domain.
What is that smell? It smells so delicious. Oh, it smells like I mean, I love meat. I'm somewhat of a connoisseur of meat, but this is the creme de la creme.
Ah, a meat connoisseur, I see, yes. I was just cooking up some lunch for myself.
I'm sorry, who are you?
He kind of walks over and kind of kneels down as he kind of holds out a finger to you, kind of kind of like a shaking gesture. Greetings! I am Doranai, the god of the hunt and the pursuit of justice.
How did your unicorn hunt go?
Went actually quite well. Very riveting. That unicorn is very wily. But I eventually caught him. He didn't expect that trap I laid. We had a good laugh though, and we went on our ways.
Mm-hmm.
But, nonetheless, oh, right, if you're gonna eat, things are gonna have to be a lot smaller. He kind of gets up and walks back over to the fireplace where we see this cauldron cooking, like this large like cauldron pot, which you can assume is what the smell's coming from. As he goes over, he picks up a very similar looking axe to the one Gar wields, and he pounds it on the ground a few times, and you guys watch as the entire room and himself shrink down to a more normal size. Well, then.
we are you offering us food, Dorona? Oh my.
Yeah.
Just keep it in your pants.
Of course I'm offering you. What kind of guest would I... house guest would I be if I did not offer my guests a meal?
Well, Momo started following him because he didn't even meet.
You see him go over, and as he kind of taps his axe on the ground again, you watch as a table, the chairs he was sitting in disappears, and a table and multiple seats just apparate, and multiple bowls appear next to him as he grabs the ladle from the cauldron and begins scooping up this meaty soup. You see the meat chunks floating in it, as well as some other things.
I would like to jump off the wall and front flip into my seat and start eating.
Okay. So as you do so, Dora kind of chuckles. Ah, spirited one, are you? As he slides, just places the bowl on the table and slides it over to you. It slides over without spilling a drop.
And fighting? Yes.
Okay. As the bowl slides over to you, watch as a spoon appears in the bowl.
I devour.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Cars.
Yes.
Does the soup have a vegetable in it?
It does. It has potatoes and carrots. But with them being marinated and soaking in the meat, doesn't taste very different.
And I'd argue Mogash is eating so fast, he probably doesn't even notice the potatoes and or carrots.
Probably not. But Mogash, as you eat that, it is the best tasting meat broth soup you've had.
Oh, this is so good. Did you? And he stops for a second, and he kind of moves his tongue around, and he's like, "Ah, you must have put brown sugar and honey when you were putting the rub on, yes?"
Yes. Also,
I could tell.
Also a bit of my own secret ingredient to really bring out the juicy, fat, savory taste of the meat.
You know, I was wondering what I was tasting. I couldn't quite put my finger on. I'm assuming you're not going to tell me your secret ingredient.
Of course not. It's a god's secret. Mogash.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go ahead and roll me 2d12, please?
Okay.
Alright, Momo.
Ooh.
Okay. So for the next 24 hours, you have 20 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Okay.
And you also have advantage on Constitution saves.
Oh, dang. Awesome.
Is this a hero's feast?
Sort of.
No. Hero's Feast would give it on
Give you
wisdom,
wisdom,
and some other
but-
stuff.
This is
We've come.
this is a hunter's feast.
Actually, Faber, why don't you take it?
Hmm. Okay.
Do the talking.
Okay.
Friendship depends on him.
Okay, I got it. No rush, please. Thank you. Serena will say, Darren, I'm sorry to disturb you and your meal, but after we finish this, nice, generous meal you've given us, will we be able to get your blessing, or would you like us to do another trial before doing so?
Oh, I got a few trials for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do
This-
all of them involve hunting?
In a way. But for now, that's business talk. Before business talk, we eat.
The reason I say that is because I feel like as soon as Serena said that, Momo just looked at her, just like, let me eat. It's like doing her the puppy dog guy.
Mara's just slowly eating the food. She wants to savor it and not scarf it down. Not truly enjoy a meal.
So yeah, so I guess for all of you, well, I guess for you probably the more perceptives of the group would notice this more. As after Mogash finished eating his bowl, you kind of watch that his kind of muscle tone actually got more defined than it was before, and he seemed to kind of grow a bit in size.
Mm.
All right, but are you all gonna partake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serena will for sure.
Okay, so
Sure.
so all of you, if you are, go ahead and roll 2d12.
Okay.
Ah, it's crap.
11.
2d12.
Go ahead, add your number to your temporary hit points.
Ah,
Them's a break sometimes.
yeah.
You didn't eat fast enough.
Why do I feel like he ate it so fast at some points you have to drink like water, meat, or whatever the treat is here?
All right. So as you guys sit and enjoy your the meal provided, Dora and I enjoys a bowl too, and like nothing like having a meal with some guests. It's been forever since I've last had company.
Really, I'm surprised that at a place like this you don't get people all the time. Another spoonful in his mouth.
Well, I get followers and others seeking, aid or other things. Always come by, but no one ever wants to come in and have a meal or take a trial.
Do they have to take the trial to get the meal?
Well, I mean, they can't really come in otherwise.
Oh, you don't just have like a
Well-
meat Tuesday or something?
No. I mean, if my doors were open to anyone, I mean, it'd be kind of busy in here. I can't house too many people, but it'd be nice to have some people who'd want to come by anyway. I mean, even Molly doesn't come by anymore. Ugh.
I hear she's pretty busy.
Yeah, I know. Saving the souls and helping those repent. Very, very honorable, I will not lie. But still, you should come by for a steak every now and then.
Look, I agree with you. And maybe if we do the trials right, and if you'd have me, I would love to come by and have meat and discuss all things meat and hunting with you. When we're not busy, of course.
Well,
If you'd have me.
that sounds wonderful. It'd be great to have
Lovely.
another meat connoisseur that I can talk the beef with.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I swear to God, if you become a follower for all these gods, I'm gonna betray you.
Well then, have you all had your fill? All of you are looking a bit more filled out than you were before.
I will have my fill when you say I can't eat anymore.
Well, eventually the pot will run dry. And I'll have to hunt again. It's a never-ending cycle.
think Mogash is just gonna move into this temple.
as he stands up, he taps his axe on the ground again, and all of you watch as all the bowls disappear. And as soon as you all stand up, the table and seats will disappear.
Your axe is the replica of. He points to Gara's axe.
Not so much a replica as it is my divine manifestation of my weapon. My weapons helped define me as who I was, as a warrior, a hunter. So when I ascended, I got to reclaim them in a way, to maintain them. But don't think that my axe that I wield here is the same as the one that she wields now. Mine now is stronger. He kind of watches he flexes one arm. It's gotta be able to withstand my might now.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Wait, are those brass knuckles on your hand?
Uh,
Kind of pass to his hip.
An axe isn't traditional hunter's weapon, is it?
Not for most. It's for me, though. I mean, how else are you gonna cut off a bear's head in one blow? He kind of looks at you. He's dead serious that he's done this before.
That is true.
But, nonetheless...
First, I would like to kill it without endangering myself.
Well, that is killing it. If you could chop its head off in one go, then you've killed it.
What's the thrill if you don't put your life on the line? You're taking another creature's life for your own sustenance and keeping your life going. It's only fair to put your life on the line too.
Exactly. Agreed.
He does
You
make
still
sense.
put your life on your line anyway.
Well, I never sought to slay my hunt from far away. I mean, unless I had to. Flying creatures are a bit harder to get up close and strike down. That's why I have my bow.
Have you tried jumping?
He kind of looks down at his dwarven legs. My dwarven legs, strong and sturdy they aren't so good for jumping.
I was just joking.
Problem with close-up weapons often is that you can't outrun the animal. Or even chase it well if it runs away.
True. Well, that's what traps are for sometimes. Not so much to disable them, but to make sure I can catch up to them. Now then.
Of course.
You, my half-orc meat connoisseur. You asked about these. And
Yes.
You see, he picks up from his waist where he had hanging these two modified brass knuckles. As he puts them on, you kind of see that they have like this handle he can grip on the inside, and over the top has like a hand and wrist guard. These right here. These are my face pounders.
Oh my gosh, they're so cool!
He watches.
Hey, oh.
He's kind of
He
takes
holds up his
Momo, down!
Down, Momo.
Heal!
These here. I remember using these when I went to town on those demon skulls.
You punch demons in the face? Oh, that's so cool!
I mean, we all did at some point.
Hey, shh, he's talking.
Have you ever fought a dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
Once I did.
What do they do? What do they do? What do your brass knuckles do?
Well, they make me punch harder.
Oh, I like that. These, and he holds up his gauntlets and he said, "These help me destroy structures. I one time put a 100-foot hole in a castle. King was not happy about it, but we saved him, so we're good."
Glorious!
I know, right?
With these, I once punched the jawline right off a damn demon's face.
So cool. Guys, this place is pretty cool.
Down, Momo.
Now,
Down.
well, enough reminiscing on the past and about
Oh dear.
how amazing I am. You are here for a
Which
trial.
you are.
Yep, thank you. But you're here for a trial. Can I see the weapons, please?
And takes them out of his back.
Excellent. He goes over and grabs them. Ooh. Yeah, these beauties have seen a better day. It's been a while. It's not surprising what a few thousand years will do to a weapon, even a magical one.
Apparently there's a third one. I don't know. That's what he said.
Yes, the lance. Well, halberd, depending on however you look at it. But that one sensed it was okay. It was forged differently. But nonetheless, thank you for the weapons. Now for your trial. You want, as he, with holding both the dagger and the sword in one hand, he grabs his axe and pounds the butt of it on the ground. As you guys, just all of you, the floor opens up beneath you and you just fall.
Again with the falling. This happened last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Wings, bitch!
Damn. Damn.
Suddenly, Mercy, your wings get taken away, and you fall.
As you see Doran, I kind of hop down in the hole, like, woohoo! It's like, oh, wait, you can fly? Yeah, none of that. He kind of watches, he snaps his fingers, and you just feel your wings just go limp.
Oh my days.
As you guys just see the ground just coming at you, and you all land in just a field of tall wheatgrass. No, you feel the impact, but it doesn't hurt. As Dornai kind of lands beside you guys, just landing squarely on his feet, like it's nothing. Like, oh, right. I forget you're not used to that yet. Sorry.
I do not like the implication of the word yet. It just means more falling.
You'll get used to it.
Look, Finn, after you've jumped off an airship and some other, and you get used to it. It's fine.
That's the spirit. Now then, for your first trial, as he kind of like reels up his axe, as he then swings it, you watch as all of the tall wheatgrass you're standing in is cleared away for what looks like miles. Your first trial is a test of dexterity.
Oh no.
You will be having to hunt, as he kind of steps aside, this pig. And you just see this like tiny little like piglet.
What is the catch?
What? Not done. This here is pork chop.
Hi, pork chop.
Do we get to eat pork chops?
No, he's cute.
He's a very adorable piglet. He's got like these like just big brown eyes, just looking at you. See, he's got a spot on his forehead and on his rump that looks like a heart.
Oh, I love pork chop.
Pork chop here is he's my little buddy. I saved him once, back when I was still alive, and when his time came, I kind of plucked him from passing on and kept him here with me. Ain't that right, little pork chop? Pig kind of squeals and nuzzles up against his leg. Now then, you.
So I assume that it's a immortal and we can incapacitate it.
Well, about that. He watches he snaps his fingers and all of your guys' weapons disappear. And all your spell focuses.
Why?
This is a test of dexterity. Therefore, no weapons, no magic. Just ingenuity and speed. Now you will have to catch Porkchop here. First off, he kind of kneels down, he watches, he brings out this container and kind of opens it up and kind of pours it over Porkchop and just kind of rubs Porkchop down. There you go, Porkchop. Now then, go, Porkchop, run! Pig squeals and begins running away. Now, go catch that greased up pig.
Malgash, go for it.
Ha! Question, Carson. When he did he take away my magic boots too?
Yes.
Like all magic items? Okay.
Mhm.
I was just checking. And has it been an hour yet?
No.
Sweet. So my speed is still 75.
Uh,
Hmm.
Curse, I'm blade singing.
You took your weapon.
You don't need weapon. I'm reading through the thing. It says as long as I'm not wearing medium armor or heavy armor, or using a shield.
He
Okay.
gives you all of those items.
Okay. I'll allow it.
So we have to catch said pig, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have to give it a head start or can I go?
It's running.
I'm gone.
Chasing after it.
Yeah, I have.
So yeah, there is a thing about my plant growth. I don't actually need a material. I just need verbal and somatic.
You need a focus to cast it, though.
I don't need a focus.
Yes, you do. All spells need a focus.
Not if it. Do they really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're telling a wizard how to cast spells here.
I mean, even a druid has a focus. I wear. Gara wears a bracelet on her hand, on her wrist. That's her druidic focus. In order to cast any spell, you have to have a focus. It's not a material component or a
Yeah.
verbal component or
Well,
somatic component. It's a
The
magical.
the focus basically replaces material needs. So if you can find the material you need here, I will allow it.
Well, I don't need material.
For plant, let me see. For plant growth, you don't.
No, I don't.
Let me double check real quick.
That's what I said it. I thought you can recast without a focus.
Double checking real quick, just to make sure. Oh shit! Yeah, Druids don't, as for starting equipment, and in their spell listing doesn't say they need a focus. Okay, so yeah, Mercy's able to subvert the need for this. All right, so Mercy,
I'm checking things, but I don't see anything about a focus for
Yeah.
Ranger or anyone really.
Well, let's see. Under Druid, like it says, for your starting equipment, leather armor, explorer's pack, and druidic focus.
Yes, it does.
But for Ranger, though, you don't have that listed, so that means you don't need it. And it's not listed anywhere in your spellcasting section either for Ranger. So, yeah. Alright, so, as you cast your plant growth, you watch as this speedy pig begins, as it gets tangled up in some of the plants, begins to slow down. Mogash, as you run into the plant growth too, you are slowed.
I would try,
Uh,
if I saw her casting
actually,
plant growth, I would try to
as
jump over it.
As I am casting it, I would create a 5-foot wide path directly towards us from where the pig is.
Okay.
So it could possibly run towards us at full speed if it wants to. If not, we can bypass it, walk around, and just catch it.
Okay.
You know, if we're gonna cast plant growth,
What's that, Jen? You cut out
Cut
for
out
me.
there.
I'm gonna cast entangle.
Well, if that's a druid spell, your druid spells do take a focus.
I know, I had the focus. It's on my wrist. It's the bracelet that I got from.
Yeah, but
The
he took your guys' focuses as well.
Oh, he took our stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He took all magic items you guys had.
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, he took
Okay.
your weapons, focuses, and magic items.
Okay.
Basically, forcing you to try to rely on, your your physical abilities. But with Mercy being a ranger, and rangers
Even
apparently
magic that should be not allowed. That thing.
he was trying to limit you guys as much as he could. But
Right.
yeah,
So rangers even.
Rangers are
No.
just kind of those. They're a loophole, it seems. Because I'm checking, and I'm not finding them needing a focus of any kind to cast spells. Just needing material, and since this is a vocal and somatic, no material needed. It's it's one of those gray areas. So
Did he take all magic items from us, or?
just the ones that he could visibly see you wearing.
Okay, so then I'm walking around barefoot. Then.
Very much. So is Mogash.
So am I.
So
I've got boots of haste, and those are magical. So.
yeah. But so Mercy, as you make your area, the pig does take the path and comes dashing back towards you all with Mogash behind. You guys have just enough time to try and make a encirclement to try to catch it. As this greased piglet comes running back towards you. If you guys want to try to catch it, I will need you guys to roll me an athletics or dexterity check. Try to hold it tight enough or be quick enough to grab it.
Dexterity check, not so it'd just be your dexterity bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my athletics is better, so I will do that.
Okay.
Aha!
Okay. Okay.
I'll try.
Hold up, I rolled higher than Gara? The fuck's going on here?
No. Wait, yeah, Finn, you rolled a 13. Gar rolled a 19. Oh no! Wait, no. Wait. Why'd you roll twice, Finn?
I got a 20 first roll. The first time it didn't roll the first time.
Does it have advantage?
Sorry, no. Thank you, Peace. What? That's a lot of 23s, you guys.
Hey!
I rage before I go and tackle this thing.
I mean, you'd have the time to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, can I rage, then go and tackle it, and I have advantage on all strength?
So that'd be a 24 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So 23, 20, 23, 24, 18, 23. Okay.
Got a lot of 20s in here.
Yeah, let me go ahead and roll for the pig real quick. Okay. All right, plus his acrobatics. Okay. So Guard's a good thing you raged. Because he got 24 for his acrobatics. So you met it as you guys one by one kind of dive and try to grab this pig. It's slipping through each of you guys' grips, just getting that grease oil all over your guys' arms and your clothing. Just one by one, just slipping through. Gars, you kind of try to get in its path and grab it. You feel it squirming and wiggling, squealing, trying to slip out. You feel it about to go, but you just like get your your hand around its face a bit and its butt and just trying to hold it in like that. And you manage to just barely hold on. And you all of you guys just, those of you on the ground just trying to getting up, trying to clean the grease and oil off of you. You hear a clap sound coming. It's like, marvelous, very good. That was some good pig wrestling there. Good job, Pork Chop. Ah, I'm proud of you. Give him a good run.
Oh yeah, Gar, good job. Awesome.
Thanks. I try. That's a tough piggy. That's a greasy piggy.
Yeah, he is. Set
So,
the pig down. He runs back over to Dora and I.
I've
Well,
been reading up on the rules a bit, if you don't mind if I do a bit of a searching.
sure, go ahead.
Seems that Arcane Focus is available to Wizards, Sorcerers, and Warlocks. Holy Symbol is Clerics and Paladins. Druidic Focus is for Druids, but Rangers,
Don't have any.
Eldritch Knights, and Arcane Tricksters can't use Druidic Focus or anything. They have to use component pouches.
Mhm.
So technically, you can cast any spell which doesn't need a material without a
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah, as long as the spell doesn't require material, you can cast it. But otherwise, you would need the material in your pouch.
Yep.
So, and that spell you cast doesn't require materials, so you could cast it. So, like I said, Rangers are one of those weird loophole ones.
Yep, we managed to catch the piggy. Let's
Mhm.
just, go back on track.
Yeah. Thank you for confirming what I've searched up already. So,
But it also seems that you can cast a prepare spell which require only verbal or somatic component when deprived of your focus.
mhm.
So technically, probably Gara could have cast
Entangle.
I guess
if
yeah.
she
that's
didn't
true.
have material component, or
Because
That's
it doesn't require a material component.
that's true. So yeah, I guess
it doesn't require material component or focus.
yeah, she could have. Sorry.
Should I have done that as well or no? Or
Well, if
You
it doesn't
it's a little
require
after the
material-
fact now, so let's move on.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, any spell that doesn't require material, you could have cast it without your focus.
Yeah,
Apparently.
it's all good. It's all good. We know for next time.
Mhm.
All right. So as Dornai snaps his fingers, you watch as little pork chop is cleaned off of all the greasy oil, as well as all you guys, and your weapons are returned to you, as well as your other items. Well, that was a little bit better than I expected right away. Good teamwork, all of you. Let's see. For your next trial.
What?
He did say there was a couple of them he had in mind.
Yeah. I know. I heard from Malave that she only gave you one. No, I'm gonna put you guys through the ringer. Gonna test everything
She
about
puts
you.
all of us through the ringer.
Yeah. She's a softie. Now Drexel,
Hey.
that guy's a hard ass.
The
But
trial wasn't easy.
Yeah, don't be talking bad about Malave.
oh no, I love Lei. She's a sweetie. Very kind.
All right.
So, well then, for the next for trial 2 out of 3. Let's see. You guys are very dexterous and fairly strong. So then you should be able to handle this. As he stomps his axe on the ground, you watch appear next to him is this large black grizzly bear. This here is Barrington. Another one of my buddies from when I was alive. Since you guys seem to be pretty strong in wrestling, little pork chop here, you guys should be able to handle wrestling Barrington.
Barrington Bear. Oh my
As-
god, I love this guy.
As he kind of slams his axe into the ground, you watch as this like sumo-style wrestling ring appears.
Anyways, Gara, enjoyed fighting the bear. Good luck.
So,
Go Gashigara, fight a bear.
since he raises his axe and points at Gara, since you caught Porkchop, you will wrestle last.
Oh wait, we all wrestle a bear?
Yes.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
sick!
Want to see how strong the rest of you are, given the chance.
Alright.
Question, Dorota, I don't want to break any rules. Am I allowed to use some of my training?
I see why not if it's a training your body has received. Just
Awesome.
just no weapons. This is a wrestling match. Use your bodies.
Of course.
Am I allowed to use a ability that I have acquired along the way?
Is it magical?
By definition, yes. By trait, not really.
Let me think. Alright. You can use magic. As long as it's nothing that affects the mind, body in some way. So you can't levitate him out, teleport him out, mentally command him to leave the
To
ring.
walk, yes. Nor can I banish him out of here.
Yes. But, or explode him. Please, just, no, nothing damaging.
I will not harm him.
You see him just kind of hug the bear. I don't want anything to happen to my Barrington.
I will not
Aw.
harm Barrington. Anyways, who wants to go first?
I raised Barrington from when he was a cub.
I'll go.
Alright, Barrington. Remember, don't maul them or claw them. You just gotta push them out, okay? Bear kind of goes and nods.
How big is the ring, by the way?
It's like a like a 10-foot radius ring.
Alright.
Wait, no,
Barrington, good luck.
sorry, correction. 5-foot radius, so 10 feet across. As the bear approaches, he kind of sits down as you address him. He raises a paw towards you.
I'll raise a paw too, in the same way that he does, mirroring him.
He kind of tries to grab your hand and kind of shake it a bit.
This is new. Wait, is the bear speaking a language?
Speaking bear,
Would I be able to understand him then?
you kind of hear him say, "It was like, good luck to you."
And good luck to you.
The bear stands up on its hind legs. See it get into like a ready stance. All right, ready, wrestle.
All
All
Do you
right.
want to roll initiative? Question mark.
No,
Or who goes first?
We'll just roll contesting strength checks.
Okay. Well, I had an idea of something I wanted to do. I don't know if you'll let, because Mogash asked if he could use his training.
Mhm.
So what he would do, or try to do, is just kind of tap the bear a few times, testing for the key,
Mhm.
right? And he'd want to do a stunning strike, try to stun the bear.
Okay.
So the bear's got to make a con save.
Okay. And so as you kind of try to feel the key points on this bear, it feels very weird. Like, this bear is here. You feel him. Your pokes are landing. But you don't really feel key points on it.
Okay.
It's like it's like a massive energy and life force just given shape and form.
Okay. Well, I will try it that one time and then nothing, and then as part of my tapping, he'd have to make a strength save.
Alright, strength save. What's your DC?
DC 17.
17? Okay, he makes it.
He'd have to make it twice, actually,
Right.
because of I can do 2 flurry of blows.
Okay, he makes it.
Okay, and that would be like one round of him trying to do that. Be like, huh, you're a strong fellow.
You are too. Alright, so I need you to make a strength save as he kind of goes and bear palm pushes you. Okay, and you managed to
Does
hold.
that fail?
No, you managed to hold your ground.
Sweet.
As he kind of does that, he kind of goes and tries to grapple you.
Ugh. Try to kind of maneuver underneath him and get to the side and push him that way. That way, kind of a little bit off balance and not where he would expect.
Okay. All right, make a strength check for me.
Strength check. Okay. I'm gonna use inspiration to reroll.
Okay.
Oh, it was worse. That's cool.
Oh boy. Okay. So, I rolled 2 natural ones.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So, you managed to push him, and he stumbles closer to the edge. He's
Okay.
So you get him to the edge. Okay, he's going to try to come back and kind of headbutt your torso and try to push you back.
Okay. Another strength save then?
Yes. Ooh, okay.
Does that fail?
Yeah, that fails.
I'm going to spend a key point to re-roll
Go ahead.
on a failed save. Shit.
Okay. So as you manage to get him stumbling towards the edge, you rush up at him and he turns and just boom, headbutts you in your diaphragm area and knocks you back. As he regains his footing, he comes at you and tries to. Let's see. He'll try to. He's gonna try to go for a bear body slam.
Could I try to dodge it?
You
Or
can
or
try.
as part of...
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to try to dodge it.
Roll me an acrobatics check. We contested against his. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that won't be that.
Yeah, as he tries to body slam, I'd like to just do a flip over him. And now I'm in a different position, of one that he probably didn't expect, and try to push him again from the side.
Okay. I thought you were gonna try to push him from his butt.
Yeah.
Just like
No, no,
flip
no.
over his like full body, he's like whoosh. 1,000 years of death. All right, go ahead and roll me another strength check. 20. Okay.
What? I rolled above a 10 for that. That's wild.
Okay. You managed to get him, and the rest of you watch as Mogash nimbly dodging this bear, trying to grapple him and slam him. As Mogash slips through and gets to an advantageous point and shove this bear, just shoulder check him. You watch as the bear goes. Mogash, you hear like, "Oh no!" As his front legs kind of slip and give out as he tumbles, and his head lands outside the ring. You hear Dora and I clapping and laughing. Excellent! Excellent! Now then, the rest of you get a turn. Who's next?
I'll volunteer as tribute.
Alright. Well, to expedite this, since Mogash won, just roll me 3 strength checks.
I was gonna use concussion.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hey, it doesn't deal damage, and it's gonna harmlessly push him back.
Okay, what's your DC?
18.
Okay, and what kind of save is that?
Strength. Also, I would use subtle spell, so I wouldn't give any sign of it coming.
Okay. Well, he rolled a natural 20. So as you kind of
Alright.
do this, as you kind of cast your spell, this loud concussive sound hits, and you see the bear just go. It's like sink his claws into the ground and shake his head. Need you to make a strength save.
Can I dodge it? Because I get advantage on acrobatics and dex stuff because of the armors I'm wearing.
Sure.
Acrobatics. My acrobatics is not high. Natural 20.
Oh shit. Oh yes. Okay. So as he kind of tries to come swipe at you and just kind of like side on, like just slap your side and knock you out, you just duck and slide away.
I will attempt to do what Mogash did, but with concussion, where he went to the side of the bear.
Oh boy, he barely made that save. As you kind of concussion him again, you see him almost stagger and fall out, but he manages to hold his ground. As he will come back around and will try to slap you out again. So go ahead and roll me another acrobatics.
Alright.
There we go.
21.
Okay, he manages to hit you this time. And you guys watch as Finn is just like ragdolled, knocked out of the ring.
Didn't you say that there was a 5-foot space behind me?
Yes.
So wouldn't I technically still be in?
Well, it's just the gap between your save and what he rolled.
What was the gap?
The gap is 7 or and greater. So
I see.
So yeah, he kind of got you.
Mm-hmm. I knew I was not gonna win.
You did good though. I mean, you avoid him and you almost had him.
Almost did. Was gonna fucking use the tether on him so I can drag myself back in, but decided against it.
All right, who wants to go next? For this one, whoever goes next, just roll me. Only 3. If you're proficient in athletics, you can roll athletics. If not, just a strength. Just be just 3 rolls.
Sure, I guess I'll go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Peace. You managed to wrestle the bear out of the ring. Shit.
Yay.
Damn.
So, I would like to do it, but I have a thought how to be innovative about it.
Okay.
Let's say I would get into the ring and goad the bear to actually rush me. And I would take a reaction to attack when it got close to me.
Okay,
So when it got close to me, yes.
how are you gonna goad it? Like, what are you gonna
Come on, little cup. Come on, come on. Get me out. Just a little shove, come on.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check. 17. Okay. Alright. I continue on.
Okay, so if it's... I'm gonna ready an action to attack. So when it gets close, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. Alright. So he will charge at you. And will, as he gets close, he's gonna try to just headbutt you out.
As it gets close, I'm gonna boop it on the nose.
Okay.
Actually, no. As it gets close, before an attack happens, I'm gonna get behind him and shove him.
Ooh. Okay. Clever. Okay. Go ahead and roll me athletics if you're proficient or strength with advantage.
You know, just help him on the way.
12. Okay. I'll roll mine with disadvantage since he was charging. Which would just be, oh my god. He rolled a oh boy, he rolled a 3. Okay. Well, actually, it would be a 2, but since he has advantage, straight roll. So yeah, he rolled a 3. So yeah, so you guys just see as Mercy just goes and just pats this bear on the nose, disappears, and appears behind it, and just shoves it as it's like mid-charge, like trying to get its bearings on like where you went as you just vanished, and you watch as he just tumbles out of the ring, just head over rump. He just lands on his butt. He's just sitting there going, and looks around, sees you there, like, oh.
Don't take it personally. It was a good effort. I'm gonna pat him on the head.
He nuzzles into you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Alright. Doran is just kind of standing there, kind of a little bit awestruck, like, well, never expected that to happen. Huh. Barrington, are you going easy on them? Barrington kind of looks like, shakes his head. Like, no, it's like, well, you lot are a bit more skilled than I thought. Impressive. Well then, as he kind of starts holding up fingers, and he holds up 4. Well, if my math is correct, there's only one of you left. And he then points to Serena.
Alrighty. Should get in the ring.
I think what's funny here is that she has 21 strength.
Well, true.
True.
True, but unless he doesn't allow me to use the thingy. Yeah. Cars?
He just said you can't use any weapons or magic that will hurt him or affect his mind
Okay.
or make him levitate or fly out.
Yeah, but wouldn't the gauntlets?
Well, it's a belt actually.
Yeah.
Well, still
kinda-
magical. He took all magic items from us.
He returned them to you after the pig running.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you got all your stuff
Mhm.
back. It says for the bear wrestling, it's just you can't use any weapons to hurt him or anything. He doesn't want anything to happen to his bear.
All right. First,
Hmm?
because Serena doesn't want to hurt the bear, even shove it off. Is it possible for her to tickle the bear out of the ring? I know it's weird, but I sound like that's something Serena would do.
I mean, yeah, you can. I'll let you try.
I would like to try.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, I'm doomed.
You're tickling the bear?
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm gonna try
Well-
to.
I also since you're trying to get close in a wrestling match, roll me a persuasion check too, to see if you can persuade the bear to let you get closer.
Okay. 25.
Why'd I even ask?
I'm not good at sleight of hand, so it's gonna be like a 2. Trust me.
Okay.
See?
Natural 1. All right. So as you try to tickle the bear's like kind of moves away, like, and will try to shove you.
Okay.
So I need you to make a strength save or acrobatics if you want to try to avoid it.
Strength save. 18.
All right. Yeah, that. So you do get knocked back a bit
Mm-hmm.
as he does shove you with his head,
Mm-hmm.
and he will start coming at you.
Okay. Since my plan failed, I guess I'll try to push him off, but without hurting him.
Okay.
So it's a strength check.
Well, he is coming at you, so yeah. So it'd be a strength check if you want to just take him head on. Well, strength or athletics.
12. I'm pretty much gonna get knocked off.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you,
Aw.
yeah. So he's, yeah. I rolled a 19. so as you guys watch Serena try to stand her ground as this bear's coming at her, she kind of holds out her hands and kind of get ready to kind of try to stop him as the bear just begins to just roll and tumble and just slam into Serena and knock her out. The bear then just kind of like tumbles out of the ring with Serena, and as you just lay it on the ground, the bear comes over and just kind of just licks your face a bit.
Aww.
Well, you can't win them all, but the important thing is that some of you did. Good job to all of you. That's one. Oh wait, he starts counting his fingers again. Did all of you go? He starts counting heads. Let's see.
No.
Right. Barrington, we got one more. He points over to Mogash. You haven't gone yet, right? Wait.
I was the first one to go there, Duroni.
Right. Oh, man.
We all went, I believe, unless Peace didn't go.
No, the red one went.
Yep, in that case, we all went.
Did the two green ones go?
No.
Gara hasn't gone yet.
Pig.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I had to
Right. Right. Sorry, I'm very not. It takes me a while to remember faces. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
But right, Barrington, one more. Barry kind of like, so he kind of has laid down Serena a bit. So he gets up and kind of goes back over the ring. I know. After we're done with this one, you can play with the purple-haired woman more. You see the bear kind of clap his
Okay.
paws.
Aww. I love this bear.
As Barrington gets back into the ring, he waits for you, Gara.
Gar will walk over, bow to the bear.
The bear bows back.
stomps her feet and rages.
The bear kind of looks a little wide-eyed and looks over at Dora and I. No, don't worry, it's fine, it's fine. She won't
Gaia,
hurt you.
smash!
Bear's like, gets into a stance. Alright, ready? Wrestle. Go ahead and roll me 3 strength or athletics checks. Of course, with advantage since you're raging.
That last one's not good.
Well. Oh boy.
A natural 20 for 29, though. That's pretty decent.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good, yeah. Makes up for the 14, really. I mean, you know.
Okay. So, first round, Gar, you shove Barrington back a bit. He's kind of like taken aback by your raging. He kind of stumbles, trying to get his bearings. You come up with the second one and just tackle him and knock him out of the ring as he lands square on his bare back. He just lays there kind of dazed like Dora and I just kind of like face palms like, oh, Barrington, you big lug. Big and scary looking, but soft at heart. Well, can't deny the results. Trial 2, won by you all. Well, not all of you, but majority win. Good job. I am still surprised that those of you that, well, won, and surprised by some of you that lost, but good job.
I had AFK. Who else lost? Or was it only Finn?
Serena lost.
Yeah,
Ah.
So just you two.
tries.
Dora and I just like, you see him kind of stamp his axe in the ground and makes the ring disappear as Barrington gets up and just kind of bows his head to you, Gara, as he heads back over to Serena.
Yay.
Well, good job, all of you. As for the final trial, we're going to, as you have proven you're very nimble, at least one of you are, I didn't really see much of the rest of you run. Not much point of a pig chase if only one of you are gonna run. But, at least you seem to be strong. You're strong enough to wrestle a bear. So, as for the final trial, we're going on a hunt.
Yes!
We are going to be hunting a hellfire pig.
Yes!
What is that?
It is a wild beast that peruses through the circles of hell. Considered one of the more finer meals amongst the demons.
Question, wouldn't it be tasting badly because it's already cooked?
No.
That's the glory of it. It's already self-cooked.
Ah,
So when you cut into it, the meat is already primo done.
Primo done.
And the glorious thing is, as the heat is its temperature body runs at, as you cut into it and bite into it, the fats are already liquefied and just ooze out.
Momo, are you drooling?
He is drooling.
Yes,
I was
he
just
is.
about to type that in the chat. He
Um,
just watched his wife fight, and now he's hearing about a pig to be eaten, so...
And
Can I?
for this trial, you'll be able to use all your weapons and abilities to whatever extent you want to use them at.
Is there anything we should know about about that pig in particular? Anything about how it acts? Is it anything about its resistances, or are we going to?
Well, best thing about hunting is you should know your prey. I guess it would be unfair to have me throw you into hell without knowing how to hunt this beast. Well, as you can probably guess, a hellfire pig, well, fire doesn't really do much against them. They, their outer hide is also quite hardy against bludgeoning hits. Slashing and piercing is your best way to pierce and gash through that hide.
What about ice?
Ice would work. It's not much ice in the circle it runs through, so it's probably not used to it. Radiant damage, divine attacks would be also very useful against these things, as them being a hell spawn creature. But also, be wary. These things also carry a mighty temper with them. The angrier they get, the tougher they get. So you want to slay these things quickly if you can. Don't want the battle of the hunt to drag on too long. Let me think. Oh, they can breathe fire.
You should have let off with that.
That sounds fun.
I figured that much. I mean, most.
Let me think. What else?
But what
Are they?
something to track?
Oh, yes. You see, he'll pull out a piece of paper, and these here are what their hoofs look like. And you
George,
see
is Dashi with us still?
two?
Dashi.
Yeah. Dashi's just been sitting there, just kind of next to Dora and I watching, and just kind of licking the greasy pig. Well, what remains of the grease off the pig.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The pig doesn't seem to mind. But as he kind of shows you the printing of the track, you see this what kind of looks like a pig's hoof at first, until you see it has these kind of three protruding, almost claw-like marks you can see extending from the hoof.
Alright.
And let's see, what else? Ah! These things love human smell.
I
Looks
feel
stupid.
personally targeted by that one comment right there.
Hey, do you have any grease that we can put on Finn here?
I refuse to be greased.
Be the bait.
No.
Well. Unfortunately, I do not. I used up all of it on the little pork chop here. But, nonetheless. Also, as for you all, here. You'll see as he pulls out this, this scroll and these, little, kind of interesting looking, like, leather ribbons. And he will kind of offer them to anyone who wants to take them.
I'll take
What
one.
are these ribbons?
These ribbons will help you return to my realm here.
Oh, thanks. How do we work them?
Well, you tie them around your wrist, and
Okay.
when you're done, or when you want to return, you just untie it and pull it off. When you do so, you'll be pulled back here.
Yeah, everybody take a ribbon.
Okay, cool.
He'll kind of pet Dashy. Your wolf can stay here. I don't think he will fare well in a circle of hell.
I have an idea. Cars, can I use Fine Steed to make a hellhound?
Yeah, you could.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
good-
do that.
Good thinking. I did not plan for that. Well, fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same with Nova.
I'm gonna summon a hell horse.
You
A
guys
nightmare?
are summoning things. Fuck. Okay.
Do you want me
Guys,
to not
summons are
summon
No,
anything?
no, that's perfectly. I just can't believe I didn't think of that. Oh,
Also,
I feel
I
dumb.
let Nova flirt with Dashi.
Okay. Dora and I will also offer the scroll to you, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
This here is. I'm not really good at magic. It allow you to open up a doorway to my realm here, so you can bring the pig through.
Is it plane shift cursed?
As you kind of open up the scroll and look through it, it looks more like roll me Arcana check.
Oh boy, I am good at those, but Roll20 is gonna say no. Character sheet, please work.
Please work character sheet.
Uh,
Yeah, Peace, you can make one big enough to ride with your spell.
Okay.
It'll just be grown a bit. So
First, is it a 29 or a 29?
it's a 29. So, Finn, as you kind of read through this, you recognize some of the components of the outline of this spell, just through theory. It's appears to be a modified version of a gate spell.
Interesting.
From what you can tell, though, it looks like instead of calling something to your location,